Do you want to win any man's heart with only your words? Picture this. What if you could master the art of communication to become that irresistible, high-value woman who leaves a lasting impression on every man she encounters? Are you tired of feeling unheard or misunderstood in your relationships? Imagine changing the way you talk to men and creating a magnetic connection that makes them fall head over heels for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about the secrets of high-value women and learn how to communicate in a way that will have him loving you more with every word. Well, the first way high-value women talk to men that really connects is being a great listener and communicator. Here's the thing. Honesty, patience, empathy, and kindness are your best friends in conversation. It's like being the person everyone leans on because you're supportive, not just to your guy, but to everyone around you. Think about it like being that person who's always there with a word of encouragement or a helping hand. Now let's talk about your guy. He's looking for a partner who can back him up, but without acting like his mom or constantly nagging. You want to be that quality woman who can handle a bit of criticism without getting all negative or starting a fight. Communication, as you know, is super important in any relationship. It's like being on the same wavelength. You gotta be good at sharing your feelings and understanding his. Some women find it tough to be straightforward, but not being clear, that can really mess things up when you're trying to work through issues together. So you need to be clear about what you feel. But that doesn't mean you have to be pushy or start arguments. It's all about finding that balance, speaking your mind while being respectful and understanding. That's the real secret to connecting and keeping that spark alive in your relationship. Alright, next, let's talk about another important aspect of high-value women. They don't feel the need to flaunt their value. It's like the moment you start showing off your Instagram with tons of followers, bragging about being a big deal in your field, or mentioning how many dates you've got lined up, you're actually kind of giving away your power. You're looking for his approval, trying to impress him, but that's not how a high-value woman plays it. She doesn't need to broadcast her achievements or popularity. The cool part is, if you're really successful and interesting, he's going to figure it out himself. He'll probably be curious and check out your Instagram profile or hear about your accomplishments through the grapevine. You've done some amazing stuff for sure, and you've got an awesome group of friends, but the key is to not make it a point to let him know all this straight away. Let him discover these things about you gradually. It's way more intriguing and attractive when he uncovers these aspects of your life on his own, rather than you laying it all out for him. It adds a bit of mystery and shows that you're confident in your own value without needing his validation. The next way how high-value women talk to men is the way she expresses her feelings. See, a high-value woman will share her deepest emotions with a man, but only when he's shown he's really into her, not a moment sooner. You might have been in a situation before where you shared your feelings too early and then wondered, hey, why did he just disappear? Learning to be a high-value woman means keeping those deeper feelings a bit guarded until you're sure he's just as invested in you as you are in him. Let the guy woo you. Let him earn your trust. Maybe sometimes you're bursting inside wanting to tell him everything you feel, but hold on. Wait it out. This waiting actually makes you even more desirable. It gives the guy time to figure out his own feelings. And who knows, he might even spill his feelings first. That puts you in a sweet spot, right? You get to decide whether to open up in return or, keep him guessing a bit longer. Next here is another key point. High-value woman stimulates her man's intellect. As guys, it's often the looks that catch our eye first. That's just nature. But let's be real, a great personality isn't something you spot from across the room. Sure, some relationships start and end with just physical attraction, but they don't really go anywhere deep. They don't last. When conversations are shallow, you end up just doing stuff together without really connecting. But building a strong relationship requires more than just that. What really makes a difference is when a woman can challenge a man intellectually. When she can dive deep into meaningful conversations, discuss different topics with depth, and that's where the magic happens. It's about exploring each other's identities, understanding each other's purposes, and it keeps boredom at bay. Life's long, and it's full of changes. Interests change, the world changes, and we need to adapt. Being with someone who can keep up intellectually, who challenges you, and who keeps you motivated is what it's all about. Inspiring each other, learning from each other, and growing together. So, choosing a partner who's not just a romantic interest, but also an intellectual companion, that's a game changer. Another crucial way how high value women talk to men is they're showing empathy. Relationships, just like life, aren't always about the good times. They have their ups and downs. Here's where the high value woman really stands out. She's not just a great talker or thinker, she's also deeply aware of the impact of her words and actions. It's not just about what she says, but how she says it. She's got this emotional intelligence, you know? She doesn't just jump to conclusions or make judgments based on how her own feelings or opinions are. Instead, she accepts people as they are without trying to change them. This kind of empathy is huge. It means understanding and sharing the feelings of others. When life throws curveballs, as it often does, she's not just there with a solution, but with a listening ear and a heart that understands. So, a high-value woman isn't just intellectually stimulating or careful with her feelings, she's also empathetic. This trait, this ability to show deep empathy, is what makes her truly stand out in a man's eyes. It's not just about being there for the good times, but also being a source of comfort and understanding during the tough ones. Moving forward, a high-value woman knows the art of balancing being classy with just the right touch of naughtiness. It's about maintaining elegance, manners, and respect for everyone, but also not being afraid to show a slightly mischievous side. This kind of balance is key. You can be the woman who knows how to carry herself with grace and poise. Think about it like this. You walk into a room and your presence is felt. You speak and your words are thoughtful and articulate. But at the same time, you're not all serious business. You can throw in a playful comment, a cheeky smile, and just enough to hint that there's more to you than meets the eye. It's about being authentic, saying what's on your mind, but doing it with style, and that's what's really grabbing a man's attention. It's this mix of a respectful, graceful lady with a spark of boldness and fun. It keeps him intrigued, always coming back for more. He's drawn to her because she's not just any lady. She's someone who knows what she wants and isn't afraid to show it. Next, we have another key trait. High-value women speak their mind. Now, this isn't just about being open and honest. It's about confidently expressing her emotions and thoughts, even if it might ruffle some feathers. She understands that her voice matters. A high-value woman doesn't shy away from stating her needs or desires. She knows that her needs are just as important as anyone else's. Whether it's in her personal or professional life, she's not afraid to ask for what she wants. And when it comes to boundaries, she's a pro. Saying no isn't a struggle for her. She does it with openness and authenticity, and this ability to speak her mind, to express her feelings and ideas freely, is a mark of her character. It shows that she values herself and her opinions, and she's not just a passive participant in her relationships or in life. She's an active, engaged individual who stands up for herself and what she believes in. So, a high-value woman knows the power of words and isn't afraid to use them to express her authentic self. Finally, the last way is the logical approach. A high-value woman knows the importance of being rational and pragmatic. She understands when to be serious about the essential things in life and when to relax and have fun. It's about striking the right balance. This lady's not just about making a statement, she's about making the right statement at the right time. She's never caught off guard or embarrassed by her actions because she thinks before she acts, and she's always ready to lend a hand or give advice, but she also knows when to step back. If her help or advice is declined, she respects that and doesn't push. Her decisions are also based on logic. She knows when to draw the line and when it's okay to cross it, and her life is about making smart choices, understanding the consequences of her actions, and navigating through life with a clear, rational mind. It's this blend of practicality and understanding that sets her apart. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Best wishes until the next video.